Ooh, okay, you guys, let me try to get this done because my videos keep getting interrupted by citywide curfew alerts and all kinds of stuff, even though I'm nowhere near it. I'm in Long Beach. We've been chilling. All right, so, okay. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. But I'm trying to get through this UFC fight night number 9, I believe, that happened last night from Las Vegas, Nevada. Someone let me know the actual venue. It looked kind of like a smaller place. Interesting colors, interesting design. So I was just wondering exactly where was the fight held. Okay, so I made 5 picks, just the main event, and technically I got 2 out of 5. And so normally I'd be like, oh my God, since the UFC has come back, I've been so horrible. But I completely disagree with one of the outcomes. So in my mind, I got 3. If DC could say that the heavyweight fight was a draw because of what happened, then for me, I got 3 out of 5. So I actually don't feel that bad. So let's go ahead and get into it. First up, I got this pick. I chose Mackenzie Dern to beat Hannah Cifers. She did in the first round, but Hannah Cifers came out blazing. These girls did a lot in this little like minute, 2 minutes that the fight lasted. Hannah Cifers came at her blazing, got her against the cage, took her down, was throwing punches. She popped back up. She went for a takedown, got it reversed, ended up on her back, snatched up Hannah Cifers' leg. Now, Hannah had a moment while she was still standing where she could have went crazy and snatched that leg up out of there, but she did not. And Mackenzie was able to get her down to the ground. She was belly down with the knee barred, and Hannah had to tap immediately, or of course, she would have had her knee torn apart. Great win for Mackenzie Dern, who's looking in the type of shape that we expect her to be when she first got here. You know, she's had some ups and downs. Let's see where she goes from here. Who would you like Mackenzie Dern to fight next? Next up, I did not get this pick. I chose Brock Weaver to beat Roosevelt Roberts. I gotta pay more attention to Roosevelt Roberts. I think he's turned a corner, and that's not necessarily because I thought Brock was so highly ranked or anything like that. It was the way he beat him and how good he looked. This was like domination, and he looked so settled. His boxing looked very crisp. He looked strong. He looked fast. He's got long reach there. I like him to work a little bit more on a jab because he's got some long arms there, but he still looked good. The boxing looked good. Quick hand speed, and when he got to the ground, he looked nice and settled and confident in his grappling, and actually ended it in the second round with a rear naked choke. This was a great win for Roosevelt Roberts. I think he has turned a corner, and you know what? I'm going to look out more for it. Would you like to see him fight next? Now, next up, here's my controversy. I chose Spike Carlisle to beat Carlisle to beat Billy Quarantillo, excuse me. He did not. This was, I believe, a unanimous decision in favor of Billy. And so you would think like, okay, Janelle, maybe you think it was a tie or something. No, I just disagree. I think Spike won. I think Spike won. Okay, so the first round, I think everybody agrees that Spike won. I don't think anybody gave that 30-27. I'm pretty sure. There was some odd scoring here. So everyone pretty much agrees that Spike won that first round. He just came out guns blazing like he normally does. He came out with this kick that actually kind of landed, and they took him against the cage, and he was taking him down, and it was wild. He was landing more shots, though. He was dominating the chaos, the controlled chaos, and he was definitely trying to get him out of there. Some big punches landed while he was on top in the guard and all of that, but of course, Billy was able to get through. Now, this real quick, this whole... he's one round Spike, or he's a different man when he gets out of the one round, all of that sort of thing. That's silly. To expect your fighter to be able to put away all fights in the first round and not work on like cardio is stupid. It's dumb. You're gonna come across people who are tough as nails, and they're gonna be able to survive your first onslaught. Okay, just CC Edgar versus Maynard. Okay, look at Francis Ngannou. He's got crazy power. Okay, came across Stipe Miocic, who was tough enough. There's always someone tough enough. To expect your fighter to be able to end fights in the first round is stupid. Work on your cardio. You're in a small weight class. What are you, 155? You cannot be that. Silly. And honestly, if you had better cardio, there wouldn't be any controversy. You just would have won this fight because you wouldn't have lost gas. Because even when you did lose gas, you were still so strong that Billy couldn't dominate you like normally he does later on in the fights. Okay, so first round Spike. Second round, I believe Spike won too. He dominated like the first over 3 minutes. I watched the fight twice. Billy, of course, because after the first round, Spike was noticeably tired, but he was able to still control the majority of that second round until the end, where Billy did, yes, finish very strong, but in my opinion, not strong enough to take the round back from Spike. So in my opinion, Spike won rounds 1 and 2. period. Watched it twice. I may go back and watch it for a third time with the sound off, but in my opinion, he won the first and second round. Third round was all Billy. But I didn't think it was enough to say he won it by 2, because there were still moments where Spike would power out, reverse the position, be on top, landing shots for a significant moment of time. So I don't think you could say he won the round by 2 unless you're really loose with those 10-8s. And even if you did that, that would be a tie, because I think Spike won the first 2 rounds. So anyway, let me move on. I feel as though Spike won the fight. But if he had better cardio and wouldn't have gassed, he would have clearly won the fight. So kind of that's on you, buddy. 1 round? Stupid. Okay, so next up, I got this pick. I chose Augusto Sakai to beat Blagoy Ivanov, and he did. This was 3 rounds, split decision in favor of Sakai, and Sakai, and I totally agree. One of those judges, though, gave it 30-27 to Ivanov, and I don't understand how you could do that. So first round, I was Ivanov, though. He came out, he was definitely quicker with the hands. He landed more. Second round was pretty much Augusto. He landed more. He's a really sharp boxer, really good kicks. Nice kicks that were affecting Ivanov early. Hampered his movement to the point in the third round where you could really tell. In the third round, I believe Sakai won as well, although the shot, actually in the second round, the stats are really close, but when you watch the fight, you can tell that it's Augusto who's controlling the pace, landing the more cleaner shots, the more devastating shots, and all of that. So he wins that second round. In the third round, again, I think he won as well. But here's my thing with Augusto, excuse me. You're gonna have to get faster, bro. Like your kicks are much faster than your hands. But you're gonna have to get faster, bro. You're gonna have to get faster. Damn near all the top 10 heavyweights are all like significantly faster than you with the hands. Even like Ben Rothwell, you've got like JDS, Curtis Blades, and not even talking about like a Francis Ngannou, DC. They're all faster than you with the hands. You're gonna have to get faster. You've got some body weight that you can trim up top, even though you're not in bad shape, but you've got some stuff there. You probably want to get a little slimmer, get the exercises that get together to work on your speed, because you're actually still quite young, especially for the heavyweight division, so you have some time. Work on your speed, trim your body down, and you're gonna have to get faster in order to compete with a higher echelon of the heavyweight division. It's not quite as shallow as it used to be. So, but I got that pick. Who would you like Sakai to fight next? Next up, main event, and I did not get this pick. I chose Tyron Woodley to beat Gilbert Burns, and he not only didn't he, Gilbert dominated him all 5 rounds. Came at him, knocked him down early in the first, took him down, ground and pound. Tyron was on the defense the entire time, on the feet, on the defense. Gilbert was clearly faster. He was first. He won on the punch stats, the kick stats, the hip, everything. Total domination. Tyron, I don't know what to say, because I can't say that you look like you're... Is your head into it? Go back and do some speed. You've been off for a year, so I can't say that physically your body was injured or anything. You've been off for a year, so I would go back, take a spiritual journey, and figure out if you still want to do this, because he definitely didn't seem like he was into it. Either way, great win for Gilbert Burns. I don't want to take anything away from him. He jumped on Tyron early. Like I said, knocked him down the first round, and it didn't stop from there. So I don't want to make it seem like Tyron went in there and just laid down and lost the fight. Nothing like that. Gilbert had a great performance. And who would you like Gilbert Burns to fight next? So those are all the picks. Let me know how you did. Like I said, technically I got 2 out of 5, but in my opinion, I got 3 out of 5. All right. Let me know how you did. Injury updates. How do you feel about Tyron Woodley? Yeah, he is 38. What do you think he should do? Again, where was the venue? Where did this take place? And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm on Snapchat now. Subscribe, like. Talk to me. Take care. And goodbye.